Miss Smith. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Who's a mother? Raise your hand. Awesome. Anybody? Happy Mother's Day. I have a daughter. She's 47 years old. It took me 47 years to get her to say, I hate you. I cried. How many of you have children tell you they hate you? It happens. Yeah. I want to tell you that I am excuse me? I see what you said there, sir. Thank you. Any other hecklers today? I have a song for you. All right, are you ready? Whoa, yes, I'm the great. Do you remember this song? Pretending that I'm doing well. My need is such, I pretend too much. I believe but no one can tell. Whoa, yes, I am the greatest pretender. I'm having so much. Do you know I'm aging? I had no idea I'm getting older. Let's celebrate getting older. Anybody getting older up in here? Yeah, we're all getting older. And it's so much fun getting older. Because every time I am on stage, people have so much trouble listening to me because I'm so hot, right, sir? It's so hard. And it's so hard for them to listen to me because they think I'm wearing a wig. Pull it, sir. Is it a wig? Pull it. It's not a wig, he said. I get so tired of everybody thinking that I'm wearing a wig. Can't an old woman have nice hair? Yes, we can. Could I please do my material? I only get 15 minutes, but I'll talk to you after. Is that correct? Can we have an applause and I'll talk to you after? I had a birthday recently. Anybody have a birthday? Come on, you know you had. I had a birthday, and guess how old I turned? You. How old do you think I am? Now's your chance to talk. 18, turn it around. I'm 74. When people get nosy, I just say I'm 21 times 3 plus none of your business. People don't like math, so that always works. Do I sound like a New Yorker? No. I am so not a New Yorker. My parents came over here after World War II, after the Holocaust, and they came to Jewish Harlem. Remember Jewish Harlem? Yeah. My parents came here, and they had a sponsor out Portland, Oregon. So I grew up in Loserville, Oregon. Give it up for Oregon. Anybody from Oregon? Good. Let's move on. That place is crazy. You hear about it in the news, right? They burn statues, they riot, they talk through my comedy. I'm kidding. Yeah. I started comedy really young in life. Can't you tell? I've been doing this forever. I started comedy at the ripe old age of 63 years old. It's the new young. Yeah. And all of the comedians in Portland are young, like 16, 17. Do you know they did not want to hear Well, doing sit-ups doesn't bother me a bit. How many of you were in the military? Anybody? Thank you for your service. Yes. So I'm doing these sit-ups, and they're trying to ignore me, and I just keep going and going. Pretty soon, these young punks, these young comedians came back in from smoking, and they decided this little old lady isn't going to give up. I got to have attention. And they started filming me. Do you remember when this was filming? It still is in Portland, Oregon. So they started filming me, and the film went viral, and that's how come you guys get to see me here in New York. Because of my haters. How many of you have haters? Anybody have a hater? Somebody that just doesn't like you? Yeah. If you mind your own business, stay in your own lane. Just keep doing your thing. Your haters are going to make you better. That's a takeaway from a boomer. Yeah. And anytime you have a boomer with a takeaway that has nothing to do with an ambulance, that's a good day. Yeah. So, having been in Oregon, I also have these amazing compliments from comedy clubs. There's this comedy club in Portland, Oregon called Schmelium. Schmelium? Okay, Helium. And they said, Linda, you have so much potential. That's code for doing nothing yet in the future. They said, you have so much potential, but we're never going to book you. Wait a minute. I have so much potential and you're never going to book me? That's right. You have nothing in common with young people. Like that was my life goal. So I went on the computer and I Googled, what do the old have in common with the young? Oh my gosh, you guys, have you ever done that? I came up with a really long list of all the things that old and young have in common. This is empty now. I lost the original list, but I'm not worried that any of those young comedians are going to find it and steal my list. You know why? I wrote the original list in cursive. So, you guys get it. We have some school teachers here, evidently. Yeah. So, I was born and raised in Portland, and I moved to Las Vegas. I don't know why. I guess I saw that there were like older comedians that were heterosexual. I've been single 44 years, so I moved to Vegas. And I got to Vegas, and my career started going up. I mean, my career was skyrocketing. Okay, at bus stops. My career was taking off at bus stops. So I was at a bus stop, and there was a little old lady at the bus stop. She was sad. Have you ever seen somebody you know they're sad? So I told her a joke. I did. I went, blah, blah, punchline. And she went, keep your day job. I haven't had one in decades, just like my baby. Now I got a day job in Vegas just to make her happy. I became a Las Vegas streetwalker with a Fitbit, with a clean, this kind of streetwalker, not a real street, just getting my exit, got to get your steps. Do you guys remember the pandemic here? It was horrible. In Vegas, it was sugar. Do you know what they did in the pandemic? They took out our palm trees. In the middle of the street of Las Vegas Boulevard, they yanked out all the palm trees. And there were no tourists. You guys didn't go to Vegas during the pandemic. Do you know how scary it is to be in Vegas without you guys? So I was scared to go and be a streetwalker with my Fitbit. So I walked in the middle of the median. And one day a policeman pulled me over. Like, what are you doing in the middle of the street? So I just reminded him of a 1970s song. I said, there's tweakers, You know, there's scary people out there. There's tweakers to the left of me, tweakers to the right, and I'm stuck in the middle with you, sir. And I didn't get a ticket, so it worked. How many of you have struggled with being sad or the news drives you nuts? Anybody? Yeah. When I get sad or triggered or upset, you know what I do? I do what? Think of my favorite things. I write jokes. One day, a lady called me up, a comedian, Betty, in Vancouver, Washington, and she said, I am blocking you on the Facebook. Today you wrote 82 jokes. I said, well, Betty, have you any idea how depressed I was? She didn't care. I wrote so many jokes, and she said to me, you wrote so many jokes and I read them all, and I missed my doctor's appointment. And I said, I bet he's glad. Now, as an older person, don't you get some weird compliments as you get older? Clap if you get weird compliments for being older. There we go. I get weird compliments too. Like I get told, Linda, you look so good for your age. And don't you hate that one? You just reminded me I'm aging. Where's the compliment? So I came up with a rebuttal. You want to hear it? You look great for a dropout from the hair club for men. That's how you get even. You know, once in a while, it never hurts to have a comeback. I go in for coffee because I'm addicted, and my barista said, Linda, you look just like Marilyn today. It was raining and the wind was blowing, you guys. I said, well, thank you. Marilyn was beautiful. See how beautiful she was over here? On the other side, you see, if she was lucky enough to be 74 like me, I think I look way better. I told him, I don't think I look like Marilyn. I don't. I know my worth. I think I look like if Marilyn had a sister, and the sister had to pop out a cake and sing happy birthday to Ted Kennedy. Somebody got the joke, okay? Thank you. Well, I want to bring up the next comedian so you can have even more fun. Are you having fun? Isn't this fun to laugh? Look at here. Look at this board of all these people that are making you laugh today. And you have a real treat coming up now. This lady has impressed